You have a sick kid at home. They've got the cold. They've been touching every surface of the house. This is our kitchen sink here that we're going to be demoing. So who hasn't used these before in their lives? I've used them. I used to buy the value packs of them. Went around my house cleaning every surface. Thought I was doing a great job. But then I was introduced to Norwex, and I haven't bought a container of these since. So if you look at the label, see there's little asterisks and little characters next to all these little things. Well, that's telling you that there's more information here. And on the back, if you look, oh, I can pick it up, it's got a little list here of all of the bacteria that it actually can kill. So say your kid has a cold that's not listed here. You know, was that tested? Is it one that it can kill? Also on the label here, if you've ever read it, in order to disinfect, you have to keep the surface visibly wet for 4 minutes. So that means you have to get a cloth out, you gotta wipe the surface, stand there for a minute, get another one, wipe it down, and you just have to keep wiping the surface over and over again to make sure that it stays wet in order to actually kill these bacteria. And then last but not least, my favorite part, down here, precautionary statement, hazards to humans and domestic animals. Yuck. Who wants to use these? Not me. So what we're going to do here is we are going to use what we call Glo Germ. I don't know if any of you are in the medical field, but Glo Germ is used in the medical field to teach you pretty much how to wash your hands. It's simulated germs, so they shine under a black light, which we're going to have right here. I used this in nursing school when I was learning how to wash my hands and just where germs can lie. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we've had a sick kid here that has touched the surface of the counter, and we're going to sprinkle some Glo Germ on here. We're going to rub it in because, I mean, you can't see germs, right? You won't be able to see the Glo Germ either once we rub it in here. So your kid sneezed on this surface here, and there's all those nasty germs. Ew, right? Super gross. So we're going to use the disinfecting wipe. We're going to rub it around on the surface here. So see, it picked up some of the germs, but really it just smeared them. So if you don't stand there and keep the surface wet for 4 minutes, you are just pushing germs around and they're not actually dying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wipe the surface with the mini Enviro cloth, just because those are my favorite for the bathroom. So I've cleaned a little surface here with the Enviro. No more germs. But, you know, just like everybody else has done, you take that same cloth, it's still wet, you go and wipe a different surface. And look, you just smeared cold germs on a different surface of your house. Super gross, right? Then you take your Enviro again, and you wipe the surface. And it has cleaned all of those germs back off again. You can do this hundreds of times, and this cloth will still just spread the germs around if you don't keep the surface wet for 4 minutes. So Norwex is going to save you time because you're not, see all those germs that it picked up? That's awesome, and it's not transferring it back onto the surface when we used it the second time. But it's going to save you time because you're taking a wet Enviro cloth, just wiping the surface, and it's picking the germs up. You don't have to stand there for 4 minutes. It's going to save you money because you don't have to buy these disposable cloths. It's going to save our planet because these aren't going in the trash, going in the ocean, going in our landfills. And it's going to save your health because these are a hazard to humans and domestic animals. Water is not. This is a better choice, and I love this choice, and I can't wait to share more products with you.